So the first type of query that we are going to discuss is conditional logic. It is used to define what logic is to be executed based on the status of some conditions being satisfied. There are basically two types of conditional logics, case and if. We are going to discuss case in detail. The SQL case expression goes through a set of conditions and return a value when first condition is met. In other words, we can say that we select a column of a table and then test it against a set of conditions. And each condition is preceded by an action that is performed when the condition is satisfied. But once a condition is satisfied, it will stop reading and return the action that is to be performed. If no condition is true, then it will return the value that is present in the else clause. Here is the syntax for the SQL case expression. Now I am going to use the SQL case expression on an actual database. Here I have a database called SQL queries. It has the following tables, but from those tables I am going to use the table DBO public trans text. This table has three columns, which are zip code, the public transportation PCT, and public transportation population. Here I am going to use the SQL case expression in a query that is going to use zip code to display the area where the zip code belongs to. And here is the basic structure of an SQL case expression, where you write the select command, then the case keyword, and then you have to use the keywords when and then. When is used to provide the condition, and then is used to provide the action that will be performed when the condition is satisfied. Else contains the action that is to be performed when none of the condition is satisfied, and end defines the column name to be created. Here I'll select zip code as the table which is to be displayed in the result, and the case is going to be applied on the zip code. Inside case, after when we have to define the condition that is to be checked for the zip code, I am going to write that when zip code is like 13 means that it starts from the digit 13, then what will happen is going to be written after then. So I am going to write the name of the state that will be assigned when the zip code starts from 13. I am going to copy paste this when then, and I am going to change the values of like for different states and then value according to the zip code. In else, you have to provide the action that will be performed when none of the above condition is satisfied. Here I am going to assign the value area in the else clause. In the end clause, you have to give a name to the column that will be created as a result of execution of the case expression, which in this scenario I am going to call it area, that will contain the name of the area according to the zip code. And for the from clause, I have assigned the name of the table where the zip code resides. Upon executing the query, you will see the table having a zip code column and the area column. Here you can clearly see that for the zip code starting from 13, the area assigned is NY. For the zip code starting from 14, the area assigned is TX, and so on. And this is all about conditional logic.